everyone! Welcome back to Charmed Rewind! Celebrating Charm's 150th Spectacular!
150 wastes of time.
Woo! This is it's a big deal for the show and for us, covering Cole's swan song.
It was really exciting. What a spectacular return for the character.
There's a lot of BS going on with this episode.
Right from the beginning.
Yeah. So this is Julian McMahon's big return and finale on the show. This was the conclusion to Cole's arc. A lot of bullshit. There is conflicting stories about what happened behind the scenes of this episode as well. There were theories that Julian McMahon and Alyssa Milano did not want to work together. So they filmed on separate days, which they did. But there's also reports that it was just a scheduling conflict, and that's why they didn't work together. It could be either one, because I think he was working on Nip Tuck at the time. He could have also been working on a movie. There was some project that he was working on. So Julian McMahon, they had him, you said what, it was a day they
Apparently,
filmed?
one day of filming.
They filmed for one day, basically in one set. There's one other set that he goes to, but it's basically just standing around the living room for his part.
It's, I don't know, like, when was it written? Like, they wrote him mostly just to be with Piper.
Yeah. I don't know. It would depend on what the real reason was for not filming together, I feel like. Because a lot of this episode felt to me, narratively, it would make a lot more sense if it just focused on Phoebe and Drake and Cole.
Yeah.
Because Cole's story ultimately is all about Phoebe in the end, as usual. But, like, a lot of the dialogue feels like it was meant to be him and Phoebe, and they've changed it slightly to be about Cole and Piper. But it doesn't really make a lot of sense why this huge focus on Piper and Leo for Cole.
Yeah.
And there's like...
It seems a little random.
Yeah, there's like multiple layers of things going on, too, when it doesn't need to be this complicated. Why are there are these two storylines going on to make Phoebe believe in love again? With the Drake thing and the Piper and Leo thing. Also, I don't understand this entire storyline of this episode, because Piper and Leo, it's all about, they're like, oh, we need to, bring their love together because then Phoebe can believe in love or whatever. But it's like, there was nothing wrong with their relationship at the beginning of the episode. Like, he's going off to do his thing for the plot, and they're talking about, like, oh, he's going to be back because she's worried about him, and then they're going to see the boys and whatever. Like, there's nothing happening in their relationship that shows that they're not in love, at least any more than usual with those two. So why did that need to be part of it?
I don't know.
Very confusing. I guess we'll dive into all that as we get into the episode. Storyline wise, this is after Leo was an avatar, but he's become an elder again. He is going to be sentenced for his crimes against the elders for betraying them and becoming an avatar and changing the entire world to a utopia or whatever.
Like a fruitopia.
As they say on The Simpsons. I don't know if this also ties into him killing James Avery or not. But, like, that was part of his thing. But they don't seem to acknowledge he killed an elder. They just seem kind of butthurt that he betrayed them.
Is that not part of the punishment?
They don't mention that. They mention just him being an avatar, but it must be part of it, because he did as part of that plot.
You'd think?
I don't know. There's that going on. There's stuff with Q and Shelby from Star Trek. They're elders that are hanging around.
Yeah, Star Trek elders. This
is also the finale of the Billy Zane story arc for this season. I believe it was a few episodes that he was in.
Wonderful fart to the finish for another character.
He is a demon called Drake Damon. I believe his name is Damon. Yeah, if you look at his Wikipedia page, it's Drake Damon.
Drake, not a demon.
Not a demon. Hilarious. Billy Zane is way too fucking good to be on this show. But he acts the hell out of this part. He is a demon, as you suspect from Drake Damon. He's a demon who's made a deal with a demonic sorcerer to be a human for a year, so he has like a human soul, so he can feel and love and all this other stuff as a human. Yeah, and then by the end of the year, he'll die. They know this going in, but he doesn't want them to help him because basically he's cool with it, and this is his finale.
He wants to get away before things turn really worse for him.
I can't stay on Charmed.
Phoebe will probably make him turn into the king of the underworld and then say it was all his fault.
Yeah, it's so weird, this juxtaposition with this character and Cole, when really they have very similar storylines, but Cole did not get this amount of grace. But anyway, let's jump into the actual episode. We begin with Paige and Piper orbing into an alleyway looking annoyed.
And then they complain and complain and complain.
Yeah, they're complaining that they're there. They're going to save an innocent. And Paige is like, hey, I think that mattress over there looks really familiar. And then Piper makes this joke about seeing mattresses just like it in the previous 150 alleys. That's a sly reference to this being their 150th episode. And also their extremely repetitious plots.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to see them be in an alley and then go back home and complain in the living room a lot? Whoa, it's like every other episode of Charmed.
Whoa.
Oh my goodness.
There was also an alley mattress in the episode we just reviewed before this that was tied with this on the Patreon poll.
Yeah, it seemed very similar.
Yeah, because it's
like I'm not watching the same episode, am I?
Yeah, that also featured a good demon in it. They're like, oh, I don't know. Are they genetically evil or not? I don't know if, like, Billy Zane having a human soul that makes him not evil, like, does that mean Cole being half human has, like, half a human soul, and so he's not evil because of that, or does he have, like, an evil and a good soul?
An evil and a good...
Did the baby have an evil and a good soul, and the...
Charmed doesn't know
Little
what
Monsters
it's doing
episode?
with that ever.
I don't know, but there's a lot of similar stuff going on here. Anyway, so... They're looking for an innocent to save, right? As they're wont to do as witches and white lighter half witch that are meant to protect innocents. So Piper, sarcastically, is like, where's this paragon of good we're supposed to protect? What an asshole. Nothing's happened yet. She's just complaining that they're out there.
Someone who's like working at a homeless shelter comes out and sees
That's
them.
the innocent.
Yeah. But like she comes out and then she thinks maybe they need help, and they act with utter disgust at her for daring to ask them if they need any assistance.
This interaction is very funny to me because, okay, first of all, like, this lady assuming that these two in these really glamorous outfits and full faces of makeup are homeless is kind of funny because they look pretty put together for homeless people. I wrote a note about that, and then immediately Paige is like, I'm wearing lip gloss. Do I look homeless to you?
Apparently that was an ad-lib by Rose McGowan.
Oh, well, she knew what she was thinking what I was thinking. Like, why would she assume they're homeless?
Sure, but it's like, I don't know why our heroes act like so mean.
They're really snotty about it. It is confusing that, like, she thinks that, but also, like, they don't need to be bitches.
Yeah.
Just because she was trying to help.
Like, Piper,
like, they're supposed to be the heroes saving her?
Piper acts like she's gonna blow her up when she freezes her because she's so annoyed that she came out and talked to them.
Like, ugh, like she pauses because they have to talk more about Phoebe shit.
Yeah, the fact that they start talking about Phoebe shit. Ugh.
Yeah, so
maybe we should be worried about Phoebe because, I don't know, maybe she could possibly be in love with Billy Zane. Shut up!
Yeah, okay, so Piper is, the reason she's kind of annoyed when they come in, I guess to be fair, is because she's kind of distracted because Leo is supposed to be sentenced for the becoming the Avatar things. They're waiting for this, like, this sentencing. Mm-hmm. And she seems more annoyed about having to wait than, like, the actual sentence. No one seems that concerned with the actual sentence. They're gonna kill him,
just do it already.
Whatever.
Decrease the surplus population.
More of graves and gravy about him. Or gravy than grave. Is that a gravy?
What a terrible pun.
What a terrible pun. Anyway, Paige is like, nah, nothing's gonna happen to him. The elders still need him. But why? Why do the elders need him?
No, they apparently don't by the end of this episode.
They act like they really do, but they don't. And I don't know why they want him to be with them, because he betrayed them to be with the elders to start this utopia, or to be with the avatars to start with this utopia or whatever.
The elders are turning into a really rinky-dink operation. They're kicked off the clouds now. They have to hang out on top of the Golden Gate Bridge.
It's so funny. I didn't remember remember everything about this episode, so I knew as soon as he's like, I'm gonna go see the elders, and like Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah. There's no fucking way they're going anywhere else but the Golden Gate Bridge.
That's all it was, for like how many seasons? Like after they got rid of their cloud set, you never see it again.
Ridiculous.
The San Francisco treat.
But anyway, they're talking about this sentencing with Leo. This is when Paige is like, we should be worrying about Phoebe instead.
I just wanted to strangle her. Why she said that.
She says this is more important than what's going on with Leo by saying they should be worrying about that and not Leo. Leo is about to be sentenced to, I don't know, an eternity of torture. They don't know what the sentence is supposed to be with them.
Like,
but they want to talk about Phoebe's love life some more.
We should worry about Phoebe on the off chance that she's in love with Billy Zane.
Yeah, they don't even know. Neither of them were told that she and Billy Zane were romantic. Just they know he's going to die. And then they're like, they think she's going to be sad.
Yeah. I love, like, it's not worry about Drake, not a demon at all. It's like, how is his death going to affect Phoebe?
Yeah, it's all about Phoebe. It's not about him. And then, like, Piper's even like, what? She's into him? Like, that's the thing that's more important than Leo, the guy where it's like, huh? They're together or something?
Dead meat? Who cares? I hope he dies really soon and graphically.
Like, why is that? Even if you're like, oh, the clock's ticking, he's going to die at midnight. Well, Leo's sentencing is going to happen before that. So that's even more timely than...
Yeah, and it's not an if.
Yeah.
Like, who cares? Like, the fact is just about Phoebe, not even Drake. Like, oh, we should worry about Phoebe. Oh, no, she might sit at the window and feel bummed for a second. Or she moves on to her next dates and lots of dates.
Yeah, this whole storyline, and then you know how that goes the rest of the show. But, apparently Phoebe didn't tell Paige about this thing with Drake either. She just kind of picked up on it and is like, oh, yeah, he's her type. So it's like, how do you know she's going to be that sad? You don't even know they're together.
He's her type.
Even though
he's a guy who came in.
But she knew it was a stunt casting, so it had to be a Phoebe love interest. But like, also, I don't know how they don't know they're together. They were doing like, he's this swashbuckling type character. They're doing like these dance sequences together in other episodes where he's Peter fucking Pan or whatever. And then like, they're going to the Alps and shit in this episode. Like, they're traveling the world together. What do you think is going on with these two?
Nothing.
I love she needs another basically sugar daddy that'll take her around the world. Like, this is all her types now because she's the Sex of the City lady.
Type, Guy with money.
Guy with money or powers or whatever. So anyway, this is when the innocent shows up, thinks that they're homeless. They're mad about it. They bitch at her and then freeze her. And then, like, there's like a demon behind her. They blow it up really quick, like super easy, so they can keep talking about Phoebe.
Yeah. Like Paige throws a spear through 3 of them or something. Like, they just explode. Yeah,
some more of them show up after that if they start talking about Phoebe again. And then Piper, like, so they run away. These are things, they're stunt doubles by this point. But Piper, like, knocks over the frozen innocent just onto the ground, but doesn't save her. She and Paige go behind a dumpster to save themselves and leave the innocent frozen and knocked over
She's
out
like,
there.
Got 1,000,000 of the darts inside her after this.
Yeah, they don't say what happened to that innocent. I don't think they saved her.
They probably did. It's the charmed ones. Of course they didn't.
Yeah. So that's when Paige impales those demons. They explode, and then Piper explodes this one of the female demons, who apparently, these are called creatively Thorn demons. She spits out some thorns, and they're poisonous. One of these thorns goes into Piper's hand. I'm sure that won't mean anything. They don't seem to think it'll mean anything.
No.
Everyone's so lackadaisical. They're like, whatever. So anyway, Piper complains like,
how did we not know the female spit thorns?
I thought every rose is supposed to have its thorn. Why didn't it get you, Paige?
Shut up. So they orb back home. And so Piper's like complaining, but she's not upset enough to think like Leo should maybe look at her hand and heal her.
Yeah.
No one thinks anything as of any urgency, and that's how they get into this situation. Like, so many things could have been stopped easily earlier, but no one cares. Yeah. They're just lazy. Also, it would have been helpful if, again, we've mentioned this many times, they don't have a white lighter after Chris. They really should, if they're the charmed ones.
Yeah.
They were just depending on Elder Leo, but they kept focusing on the fact he had elder jobs to do, so he was too busy for them.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Leo comes downstairs. He's in his stupid elder robes. And then Piper's like,
Hey, why are you wearing your stupid elder robes?
and he's like, well, the elders have made a decision. I gotta go to the Golden Gate Bridge, find out the sentence. It's probably not a big deal. See you later. See you with the kids, whatever. Like, nobody cares.
Did he say, like, goodbye? And she's like, goodbye forever? He's like, no.
Yeah, I'll be back in a bit. I love how he thinks, like, why would... These are the same people that threaten them with, like, a pain worse than you could imagine because they were getting married. Like, the elders are dicks. Like, why would they think it wasn't going to be a big deal?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, smash cut to the Golden Gate Bridge.
From San Francisco comes...
And then they go like, we haven't been able to decide on a sentence, actually. Like, what? Why did you call him up there if they're like, we couldn't figure out what to do?
We didn't decide, but actually we did.
Yeah, but we did. But he's like, so no punishment? And they're like, oh, no, there's a punishment.
So no punishment, no punishment?
I feel like that is a sentence then. That is a fate. That is, I guess they were saying we haven't determined your fate because they're leading into... He has to choose his fate or whatever.
You have to choose, but not by making a choice.
Not by making... This is...
It's so dumb. Because Shelby says this, like, yeah, this is all about you making a choice. It's like, well, he just made one. He said what he wants to do. And like, nah, but it's a better way to make your choice if we wipe your mind and then see which you come back to, us or Piper.
This is such bullshit. Q and Shelby are like, yeah, so we think the reason you betrayed us is basically because you don't have like a work and home balance. So you need to choose work or home. So obviously we're going to make you mortal, give you amnesia, drop you off in Texas, and then you're going to decide on one of these things somehow.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me?
So stupid.
I forgot that. I remember this was the Cole episode. I forgot it was also the Trucker Q Texas Amnesia episode, which is equally stupid. It's less infuriating. This is
earlier for some reason, like it had to do with them dating or something.
Trucker Q. No. That's just because you're thinking about it's basically the same thing as all the bullshit they did when they started dating.
Yeah,
they're just repeating
it feels
their greatest
very similar. Yeah.
Yeah. So immediately after being dropped off in Texas, a man in a 10-gallon hat and an all-jean ensemble almost runs him over and flips his truck horribly.
Yeah. I love the elders drop him off so he could stand there like not knowing what's going on in the middle of a road so that someone crashes and would most likely die from the accident we see.
Also, like, to be fair, this road is like 1,000,000 miles long. This guy has plenty of time to see him. He's not there instantly.
To drop him on a road.
But, like, why can't that guy swerve around him? There's no one there. They're in the middle of a desert. He could have even swerved and stayed on the road.
Yeah, there's no one in the other lane.
He had plenty of time to see him. I don't know how he missed him. He had a long time. He's an idiot,
sure, but the elders did not have to drop Leo on a road.
Oh, because, they're all about helping people. And maybe Leo can make the choice to help people. What are the elders good for? They're just dicks.
Like, this truck goes, like, rolling and stuff. Like, oh, that guy's dead. Somehow he's not.
Pretty bad swerve for just seeing a guy and getting out of the way.
Yeah. And like, he pulls him out, and then the truck, of course, explodes for no reason.
Yeah, I guess he had some 4-alarm chili in the back or something. I don't know why it blew up.
Grand Theft Auto. It flipped over.
I will say, too, that every Q episode is fucking ridiculous. They put him, like, whenever he's prominent, it's always the biggest bullshit in the world. Like, they're like, oh yeah, we didn't fight for magic school. Is that good for something? Oh yeah, PMS werewolves? I guess I'm involved with that one. Oh, can I be a trucker in the Amnesia Leo episode? Yeah. Thanks.
Leo punishment.
Yeah, speaking of actors who are too good for this show, why was John Delancey here? But anyway, the truck explodes. Leo helps him. Throughout this episode, he has like these flashbacks to parts of his life. He's remembering when he was in World War II.
All the bad times.
He remembers, well, I guess
he remembers World War II, which is better than remembering when he's with Piper.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was like, oh, he remembers getting engaged. I'm like, that's a bad time.
Yeah.
His entrapment with Piper.
I guess remembering the war is nicer.
Yeah, he was a medic in World War II. I think they're just flashing back to a previous episode. So I guess it's amnesia, like in a relative sense, because he sort of remembers things as he goes along. Sort of. Meanwhile, everyone at the manor is annoyed because Leo's sentence is taking too long.
Can they just put him in the guillotine already?
Send me his head so I can have some closure. I'll stick like a bidet through his mouth.
And then, like, Paige is like, oh, I'm good at impaling things. Can I stick his head on a pike? Or... So anyway, Phoebe and Drake are there. They're in skiing outfits because they were just at the Alps. Again, I don't know how they didn't know they were seeing each other at this point. This is supposed to be part of, like, I guess his last day alive spectacular, just going around the world. Mm-hmm. Paige is also there in a vest with no shirt underneath. This is a very 2000-something look. Yeah,
very weird.
So, Phoebe...
It's all for Holly Marie Combs to grab her during the celebration cake.
There's like a behind-the-scenes photo from the 150th celebration where they have a cake and then she's got her, like, arm around her boobs for some reason.
Yeah. Where's McCowan just looking down
chest.
Like, huh?
Naked woman!
So this is when Phoebe starts yelling at the elders to hurry up. And then she says, and I cannot believe this, I am not going to save another innocent until I know what's happened. She says she's not going to save another innocent. So this just further confirms that they only save innocents because they're required to and not because they want to.
I would say, like, what's the difference?
Yeah.
I'm in the Alps. I can't save an innocent.
Where was she at the beginning? Not saving an innocent.
No.
She's off in the Alps with fucking Drake Damon doing her love story shit. I love they're like, oh, she's got her believe in love again because she didn't believe in love. And then it's like, what's the difference between her believing in love and not believing in love? Because either way, she's on a date with some fuck ignoring innocence.
I'm like, what's the innocent going to get out of it if she, you know, quote unquote helps? She will come and whine before they die.
What does Phoebe even do? She doesn't have any active powers anymore. She just has visions. I get maybe she had a vision about the innocent. We can't be sure though, because they were in the Alps. I don't know what she was doing.
Yeah, she said, hey guys, I had a vision. I'm going to the Alps.
I don't know. She did say, like, they went to the Alps and back, and still the sentence wasn't laid down, so I guess it was taking a long time with Leo. So this is when Shelby orbs in because Phoebe is so annoying. And then she explains their genius amnesia plan to them, like, oh, here's what's going on. You know, if they really thought that this was going to work, like he would find his way back to Piper or to them, either way, why would they tell the Charmed Ones about it so they could interfere with it? If this is... I guess it didn't seem like she was, like, that down with the plan. She seemed to be... They act like she dropped hints or something at them. Mm-hmm. To, like, not give up hope or whatever. She didn't drop a hint, she just said it, but they act like it was a hint later for some reason.
Yeah.
So the idea of this whole thing is that, like, Leo's going to find his way back to Piper if their love is strong enough. But then Shelby's also like, Leo is placed somewhere that you'll never find him. Like, well, how would that work if he's supposed to come back to her? And also they do find him, so what are you talking about? Easily they find him.
Somewhere you'll never find him. Texas. You mean somewhere stupid? What's the difference?
What's the difference? Who needs dumb old Texas? And then Shelby's like, no, this wasn't an easy decision for us to make because we love Leo too. What are you talking about? Like, the elders love Leo?
They love him.
They're barely indifferent to him by the end of this.
We love punishing him.
Yeah, they've been nothing but dicks this whole time. Like, we love Leo. Whatever. And she's like, no, this is better than what we could have done. We didn't kill or recycle him. What's recycle mean?
I think they mean, like, dissipate his energy or something.
They, like, recycle them into other white lighters.
Yeah, or just completely gone, like, obliterate him.
What the fuck? The elders are dicks.
Very sinister.
That's just thrown as an aside.
Yeah.
Anyway, Piper's like,
I don't want to see any stupid elders again. Get out of my house.
They got rid of her babysitter, so she's really mad.
I love this because, like, this is supposed to be like this big emotional moment for Piper when she tells Shelby to fuck off. She just goes, This is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous. I feel like more than one person in this episode just goes, this is ridiculous.
It's such an underreaction to all this. Like, this is ridiculous.
She really, for something that's supposed to hinge on not only her story, but Phoebe's story, it really seems like Piper could not care less.
She's supposed to be like seconds away from an emotional breakdown, which she has shortly after. But this is ridiculous. Am I dead again?
I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe you committed suicide.
Oh my goodness!
Phoebe is trying to encourage Piper, like, don't give up hope. Actually, just kidding. Maybe we should give up on the fact that we're not supposed to or we should face the fact that we're not supposed to find love. So she's like, don't give up hope. Actually, it sucks. No one in our family has ever found love, and we're doomed to be spinsters forever. And this is also that she can have a segue into another talk about her, of course. Mm-hmm. Phoebe also says, she's like, we're destined to be spinsters for the greater good, which is perhaps her realizing for the first time that her love stories like always take precedence over actually saving people. Mm. But Billy Zane is like, no, actually, your love stories are way more important than fighting evil. Lovey love, 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 blee, 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 lovey, love, love.
Put a cork in it, Zane.
It's like they saw this and they're like, oh, we can make it an entire season with Coop. Yeah. We can make this way more annoying. Yeah,
we'll just have someone who says this the whole time.
I love one of his reasons, too, for not giving up is he tells them that they're young, hot, and have magic powers. So they got it pretty good. The world's their oyster.
Coop really was kind of like we have Billy Zane at home.
Pretty much. They just do the same thing. Cole's meanwhile, like, just like into the cosmic void, like, oh, I just fucking went through this for fucking nothing.
Yeah. Big end of your arc. Just kidding.
Just kidding. Phoebe's like, yeah, well, you're dying at midnight, so shut up. Let us waste the time you have left.
They're just like, this is about us. Yeah, you're dying at midnight. Who cares?
Who cares what you think?
Your opinion doesn't matter because you're dying.
You're going to be gone.
You got it good.
You don't have to deal with all this stuff. You're just dying.
Yeah. Meanwhile, our lives aren't going as perfectly as we'd like.
Drake is like, no, Piper and Leo's love story is epic. It's like Romeo and Juliet, Anthony and Cleopatra, Brad and Jennifer, which Piper points out all ended in tragedy. I don't know why he had all of Shakespeare to reference, and he goes for the tragic romance rather than any other ones. He could have used Much Ado About Nothing. Come on, there's something in there. He says that they can look for Leo, or they can stay here and feel sorry for themselves. And his line delivery is really funny. Like, stay here, feel sorry for yourself, if you were. And he does like...
Phoebe's like, I know what I'm doing.
I'm staying now.
He does like this little dance with her, like, look, he's a swashbuckler. Woo! Yeah. And then she's like,
I've been moved because we danced a little bit. I guess I can actually try something.
Moved physically.
Yeah, I guess sometimes that's all it takes is to actually literally push them because they don't want to get up off their asses.
Get them off the couch.
Yeah. So she's like, oh, I guess we can actually try. Yeah. This has inspired me to try. So they're like, they're going to go look for Leo. Phoebe and Drake are going upstairs to search the Book of Shadows. They make a dumb joke about, let's go upstairs. Huh? For the Book of Shadows, not sexy times. Which is why when we see them the next time, they're scrying and not looking through the Book of Shadows. They're doing the thing they said wouldn't work, and it doesn't work. And then Phoebe complains that she and Drake won't be able to make it to the Taj Mahal by sunset.
Where did Zane say, like, don't scry for me, Argentina? Was that during
here? Yeah.
Okay.
Don't scry for me, Argentina. Yeah, because she's feeling bad for him, unusual for Phoebe. She's feeling some sort of guilt.
Feelings for another?
Huh? I know I had empathy powers, but... Anyway, she feels guilty about ruining his last day, and then complains that he's helping them, but won't let them help him. It's not like Phoebe knew another demon who begged for her help, and she told him love wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And Drake is like, no, I got what I wanted out of this deal. My time's up. I'm only a guest star, so you can't help me out.
I'm not coming back.
I'm not coming back. And he says he's done everything that he wants to do, except make sure Phoebe doesn't give up on love. I love he says this outright, and then they have this as a reveal many times through this episode, that it's all about Phoebe not giving up on love. Specifically just Phoebe not giving up on love. But they always act like it's a big reveal. Yeah. Cole's like, actually, I'm here to make sure Phoebe doesn't give up on love. And then in the end, we made sure that Phoebe doesn't give up on love.
Yeah, so stupid.
This is also why she will continue to give up on love. And Cole failed in his whole mission, and then Coop had to be brought in to make sure she doesn't give up on love next season.
Lover of her life, Coop.
Huh? So this is when Paige orbs in, and she's like, I didn't find Leo. Maybe I should try ineffectively scrying for him. Okay, switch out. It seems like they're stuck on this one idea that doesn't work. They threw out all these other things they could do, and they're like, no, let's keep scrying, I think.
I found cake.
Sure.
The 150th cake.
Oh, the 150th cake, yeah. She's like, I was off eating cake backstage. So anyway, downstairs, Piper is on the phone with Daryl. So Daryl is like, yeah, I'm trying to look for Leo, but all my stuff's out of date. I got like fingerprints from him from World War II. So like, I can't find him that way. But like, wouldn't Leo have another identity? Like, he was a handyman and all this other stuff. Like, white lighters are leading normal lives alongside being white lighters, so...
Yeah, they think they'd have to have some kind of identity set up.
Yeah, and also, I think I recall an episode where, like, Piper just took his birth certificate and just used whiteout on it, and apparently that works, so... Change the year, it's fine. Piper bitches at Daryl for taking too long and hangs up on him. Good old thankless Daryl. You know, this is in the middle of like all this stuff with Sheridan was going on too, and I'm pretty sure he said, I don't want to know to them anymore. Like, he didn't want to work with them because they fucking sucked. This is when Piper remembers she's poisoned.
Yeah.
She collapses on the stairs, falls into a coma. This is when she has like a brief emotional moment, like she's calling for help. But like, this is the only time she cares, and it's just because they say, like, Cole is like, oh, you called for me, but this was also all orchestrated by him, so apparently he knew that he was going to be there anyway, so she didn't need to call for him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So her ghost leaves her body that's in a coma, and then she says, oh no, am I dead again? She says it like she just found out, like, the store she went to closed early.
Yeah.
No fucks given.
9th time dead.
Ugh. Death has no meaning on this show, and this episode's supposed to hinge on her dying, this being so important. Oh no, am I dead again?
Yeah. No one cares. No one acts like this could be permanent. Just like, I guess throw her on the couch till she gets better again.
There are many ways they could have saved her life before it gets to where it gets in this episode, but they don't do it because they keep talking about love bullshit, but I don't know why. It makes no sense to me.
Yeah. Let's forget all about the fact you're poisoned to talk about.
Yeah, like the poison thing and believing in love are two separate issues, but they keep conflating them into one, as if, I don't know, Pikachu's tears is going to revive her, but they don't.
Yeah.
That's not how it happens. It's even dumber than you could possibly imagine.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know, they wrote one of these for her to be emotionally distraught and have a fainting spell because of that, but instead they added the poison as well.
No, they keep acting like, I mean, Billy Zane brings up, like, it's like, oh, this is, you know, like, her love, she collapsed because she lost her love or something, and it's like, this just seems like a guess on his part, because I think it was just the poison. She was emotionally distraught.
They keep saying things like, like, she had an emotional breakdown that caused, you know, her to die or faint or whatever it is.
Basically acting like she's Padme dying of a broken heart. You know? Like, that's not what's going on here. There's actually... Wyatt, Chris, like there's a literal poison at work here. It's not love that's going on here. These are two separate issues.
You're diagnosed with love.
Love wasn't enough.
Love's killing you.
Love is a poison to her. I guess that's what's going on.
Makes sense.
Forget it! I'm not doing it! This episode was badly written!
So this is when Cole shows up for his big 150th shit-tacular. Piper is annoyed, of course. She walks over her dead body to complain at him, like, like climbing over. Ah!
Yeah.
Stupid Cole, why are you here?
Cole's like, oh, you called for help. Here I am. This is when the others come downstairs. They discover Piper's hilarious double body on the stairs. Ghost Piper is annoyed because they can't see or hear her. And Phoebe is like, so they put her on the couch. And Phoebe's like, well, we should summon the elders to heal her before she dies. But then Ghost Piper and Paige are like,
No, that's stupid. We hate the elders. Pride is more important than healing.
they could have done this immediately and saved her and it would have been fine. But they don't.
No.
There's no reason why they can't or shouldn't. We've gone over this many times, but it makes no sense that they don't do it.
No.
Do something, do it!
Again, this is weird that they have to summon the elders to heal them instead of having another white lighter. Whatever. Drake is like, no, I think she's in a coma because she's lovesick or something. Again, this is not the case. And nothing was going on. I guess because she lost the love of her life to the amnesia or something, but otherwise, like, their relationship was fine. It just had to, the elders are doing some stupid bullshit.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh no, Leo is the only one who can save her. Even though he also knew about the Thorn demons, because he said, oh, this looks like the work of the Thorn demons, I know about them, which is killing her in a more literal sense. But he's like, no, only Leo can save her. Why?
No.
To heal her from the poison and then bring Leo back. There's no time, there's no ticking clock on Leo's amnesia thing, but her dying, there is.
Well, you see, the Thorn demon's poison only really works when you're lovesick.
I always knew Piper was part of the Thorn cult. Cult of Thorn or whatever. Ghost Piper is like, hey, actually check the Book of Shadows about these poison thorn shit. Like, quit talking about fucking love and heal me. It's the only thing that makes sense. So everyone's like, yeah, let's just leave Piper's body on the couch and go our separate ways. And then we get the single shot that Phoebe shares with Cole in this entire episode. This entire episode about Cole and Phoebe's, like, Cole's redemption and Phoebe believing in love, and this wrap up for these two characters that have this long history and the stupid bullshit storyline. The one shot they share together is a blurry stand-in walking past him. That's it.
Like, Phoebe stares at the wall for a second where Cole supposedly is.
Yeah, he quotes Shakespeare, which is something that Billy Zane does throughout the episode, and then she looks at the wall and she's like,
There's someone I should be blaming for everything.
Presents have not felt sense.
That's it. They don't have any interactions with each other. It's so weird to make this about their story and then not have them interact, which really makes me think this was a hasty rewrite.
Yeah.
That involved Phoebe or something.
Yeah, something's wrong about this whole thing.
Yeah, he says something to, like, Piper later where he's like, oh, I could never get through to you or something. And it kind of felt like something that he would have said to Phoebe, like, you know, like talking about their relationship or something. But then they throw in some other line about it after. I don't know. So anyway, Cole explains to Piper, everything always and forever in the show is about love. It's always about Phoebe's love life, blah, blah, blah. Maybe they can tie Piper and Leo's love story into Phoebe's too. So it can all be about Phoebe in the end.
It's just, I don't know, this whole thing with Cole, I'm waiting for them to do something, but then you realize this is it. It's him and Piper in this living room.
Yeah, it's him standing in the living room with her talking forever, and then one scene at the end that he shares with Billy Zane at the magic school. But that's it. Yeah, it's such a boring conclusion.
It sucks. It really sucks.
And to me, he does talk like a lot of this stuff was his fault, and it really wasn't. It's, again, the show trying to gaslight us into thinking the Cole thing was much different than it was. And Phoebe, again, not culpable for any of the things that she did in this. In this whole story. While Cole is here, he might as well explain his whole deal. He is trapped in a cosmic void between life and death for eternity while he pays penance for his evil past.
Where's Phoebe's punishment?
Yeah, he was attempting to pay penance when he was alive until Phoebe decided love wasn't enough. So why does he gotta pay for her crimes?
Yeah.
They do kind of undo this in the comics, so I guess, you know, if anyone's curious about the comics, season 9 sucks, but 10 kind of does a decent job with him, I guess. Meanwhile, Leo eats some pie. And he goes like, damn fine pie, or whatever.
And he goes to the Black Lodge.
Yeah. He would have a better fate if he went to the Black Lodge, got trapped there for 30 years, came back when that gum he liked was in style.
He'll find a doppelganger, but it'll actually be the nice version of Piper.
She's got black eyes talking backwards and white eyes.
Still nicer than Piper.
Yeah. I think I'll stay here. He's at a diner. There was this stuff with... He's been talking to the police, and they're like put out like... the word that this is a John Doe who's looking for his family or whatever, because he doesn't remember anything. Kathleen Wilhoite's there, character actress, using a ton of stuff. Again, wasted. Completely wasted. She is a waitress who has got some old-fashioned Southern hospitality, reminding him that he's got an engagement ring line, so he was married. He remembers his engagement and his subsequent imprisonment with Piper. Meanwhile, Paige and Phoebe, they're at the police station, and they're just allowed to use their computers and call other police stations?
Yeah, you know how that works.
Why are they allowed to do this?
I'm charmed by an authority.
What the fuck? And he's like, oh no, Daryl comes in, he's like, I've got all the people I have on this without getting Sheridan's attention. It's like, how does she not have how does this not get her attention? That Paige and Phoebe are there looking through their files and shit, using their phones for police business.
It would, but she's not in this episode.
No. She's awaiting her own coma in the future. So Phoebe is like, I know this is daunting, Paige, but we can't give up hope. And Paige is like, I think Shelby didn't want us to give up hope either. Can't imagine how she figured that out, because Shelby's last words to her were, don't give up hope. Literally, that's the last thing she said before she left. Maybe that's what she meant. So yeah, that's when Daryl comes in, tells them his progress or lack of progress, and then Phoebe's like, is there any way you can speed this up? So I guess this guy nearby heard them, so he comes over, he's like, hey, I found this story about this guy saving this cowboy's life in Texas, maybe it relates to this. Thanks, that makes it easy.
Never find him.
Yeah, they'll never find him, except easily. Well, this is when Q decides that they can't, that like none of that can happen. Otherwise, this story is going to make sense. So he shows up as a trucker. Trucker Q.
Like, hey, haven't you ever thought about going up to the No, we can't afford that. Have you ever thought about going up on top of a bridge and being in robes?
Well, if a trucker says it, it's tempting.
That's the life for me.
I love to... Okay, Q's whole deal here is, he says later, some things can't be left to chance. So he is just trying to influence this toward the elders, him choosing the elders. And he does not want him to find Piper. So the whole test is just, like, invalid anyway.
Yeah, it didn't matter. They should have just done the thing where they tried to do to him in the end. Like, all right, we'll wipe your mind, you stay with us.
Yeah, they might as well have just done that. And, like, also when he shows up, like, the truck has, like, a logo on it with, like, the Golden Gate Bridge. He's like, the Golden Gate Bridge. The most important location in all of Charmed. The Heavenly Bridge.
What is he, like, ship Golden Gate Bridge?
Well, it was like Golden Gate Fruits or something.
Fruits.
It was some name that had to do with fruits, but it had the Golden Gate Bridge on it.
Okay.
He was reminding him of his Fruitopia.
Yeah, Fruitopia.
So anyway, this is while this is going on, Drake is looking through the Book of Shadows. It kind of hops away from him, so I guess like maybe he's losing his human soul a bit. I don't know. This is also that the book can fall open onto a page about future Whitelighters that Leo wrote for his sons. That sort of ties into the end, but not really.
No.
It doesn't at all.
No.
But that scene happens. Billy Zane, time well spent on this show.
Well, my work is done here.
What do you mean your work is done? You didn't do anything.
Didn't I?
Downstairs, Cole's ghost sits in a comfy chair and looks at a promo photo of Phoebe. Much like Phoebe looking at a Sears portrait before him. This is all the great Phoebe and Cole scenes in this episode. An extra blurrily walking by and then him looking at a promo photo of her with her hair in buns looking like a little child.
Well, like, I'm glad Phoebe has that too. We know she's the one who put that there.
Maybe her sisters did.
No, she did.
Maybe they wanted a nice photo of her. They're like
Piper. You think Piper did that? No.
They're like
Paige. Absolutely not. It was Phoebe.
Phoebe is like, man, get this Prue picture out of the way. And then puts her own photo there. That's why they don't have any photos of Prue up. So, Piper has discovered she can't leave the room because this is the set Julian McMahon's primarily going to be shooting on for the one day he's there. I guess outside is, I don't know, sandworms or something. Piper says she can't trust him because all that stuff that happened when the source of all evil was possessing him and he didn't do anything wrong.
Did you ever think about the fact that Phoebe did it? She's like, oh yeah, she's the evil one. And they team up and kill Phoebe.
That would be amazing. I love that they have this, like, resolution in this episode where Piper's like,
Carl's my friend.
even though, like, no one buys that. And then in the comic, she's like,
Fuck you, Carl, I hate you.
Yeah, it's so funny. She calls him a friend at the end.
Old friend.
This is the end, friend.
I don't believe that Piper has any friends, much less Cole. We know what happened to their friends. They got killed.
Yeah, she explodes them.
Yeah, their friends showed up for baby showers and then they murdered them.
Yeah. Probably asked if she needed help with something, and then she's so disgusted, blew them up.
For some reason, Cole has to convince Piper to have faith in her and Leo's love, but I don't know, again, they were fine. Why is this called into question?
Mm-hmm.
This seems, again, like it was meant for Phoebe, but it got placed onto Piper's character, but makes no sense. Because this whole thing's about how, like, their love's so strong that it brings them together across amnesia or whatever, but then also, like, Piper has to believe in their love again? Why?
Yeah. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
They were fine. Meanwhile, Leo and Q the trucker. So this is when Trucker Q, he's giving all of these, like, hints about, like, hey, you save this guy, maybe you have a higher calling. Maybe
bridges.
Bridges. Maybe,
all the way up to the top of a bridge.
Yeah, maybe you can cross some bridges and mend some bridges and bridges, and then burn to bridge with us.
In the clouds? No, the bridges.
The bridges. This is the perfect test where he jumps in and influences it, and Leo has no choice.
Yeah.
So anyway, at the manor, Cole tells Piper that she's got to send her love out to Leo, and that'll bring him back. Like a psychic love connection. Sure, why not? Piper is like, well,
What are you getting out of this?
but they've already established he's in redemption purgatory, so, like, it's probably that. That's probably what he's doing, but they got... Cole admits he has an ulterior motive. He doesn't want Phoebe to give up on love. Who gives a fuck? We all know how this went. Cole failed. They had to bring Coop in. This was all a mistake.
Yep.
Cole says that Phoebe hasn't been able to hold on to love because of him. And then Piper's like, you should have thought of that before you decided to become the source of all evil, which he did to try and save them. They keep trying to gaslight us.
Yup.
And then Piper is like, well, why aren't you talking to Phoebe about all this anyway? And
he's like, she won't shoot with me.
She won't shoot with me. It was either scheduling or personal conflicts keeping us apart. So somehow Leo and Piper are going to help Phoebe believe in love, despite the fact they're together for a majority of the show and Phoebe gives up on love all the time. So I don't know why they're the paragon of good here, paragon of love, when this is like the worst, like one of the most toxic relationships on this show. At least Phoebe and Cole split up. Leo and Piper, they stayed together and they really shouldn't have.
I mean, Piper split him into pea and bloody ice chunks once.
Love wasn't enough.
Fatality. While this is going on, Trucker Q and Leo, they're at a literal crossroads. What's Leo's decision gonna be? Is he gonna keep looking for that wife he remembered? Or is he gonna join this random trucker who mentioned some vague cult-like group of other truckers that help people?
You want me to turn to Piper Lane or turn up, stupid, and go on little bridge?
What has Trucker Q given him that's so appealing? He's like, I have other people who help people with me, and you could join us in our cause. Like, he, as far as he knows, he's just some
cause.
He's just some trucker that he met talking about cult shit. Why is that appealing? But apparently it is. He's like, cult of truckers. That's for me.
I love this way of life.
So this is when Phoebe and Paige, who have been tailing them, show up. You pointed out there was the scene with Kathleen Wilhoite with them.
Yeah, they go to the diner and then she says, Leo drove off with a trucker, and then they're like, we need a car. And then that cut to them in a car. How they commandeered her car?
Yeah, you know what happened? They killed her and took the car.
That's what it comes off like.
Oh my god. It's like any of the scenes with Christopher Walken in The Prophecy, right? He shows up with someone and they're dead. Though I think the waitress at the diner did live.
Mm-hmm.
In that he said, I don't think we'll ever meet again. And she's like, thank heaven for that.
Yeah, she was in one of the sequels.
Yeah. She made it. So maybe Kathleen Wilhoite lived to tell the tale of the angel of death
to kill her.
Showed up, yeah. So anyway, they've showed up at the truck. They open the door, and then Phoebe demands that Q tell him what he did to Leo. Or to Q tell them what he did to Leo. But they know what he did to Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's why they were there.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Would tell us what you did to Leo? You know what he did. That's why you're in Texas looking for him.
It was explained to you what happened.
Q is like, we have to let destiny run its course. And by that, I mean, I'm going to kidnap him and then make the decision for him and orbs him out. Stupid amnesia, Leo. I love the show acts like amnesia makes you just a blank slate who knows nothing and doesn't have any feelings on anything. Because they did this with like Piper before when she thought she was a Valkyrie or whatever. And then she's just standing around while people are saying things in front of her and does not have any thoughts or feelings on any of this. He gets orbed out. As far as he knows, it's just a trucker. Yeah. And then suddenly he got taken away and put in elder robes. And he's like, yes, I think my higher calling. I'm not going to wonder what those women wanted from me and why they were saying my name. And this is
fine. I'm where I belong, on top of a bridge.
I think this is where I was meant to be, on a green screen bridge. So Phoebe and Paige, they orb back over to Piper, who's still dying. And then Paige is like, all right, fine, let's get the elders. I guess we could have done this all along. And then Drake's like, no, this won't do any good, because if they heal her body, only Leo can heal her soul. But it would do some good, because she wouldn't be dying.
Yeah, it would help to get the poison out.
This is nonsense, or as they say in the episode, this is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous.
Paige is like, yeah, well, Leo chose the elders over Piper. No, he didn't. He was kidnapped.
Yeah.
They gave him amnesia and kidnapped him. What are you talking about?
Give up on that stupid bastard.
So I guess if Piper just gives up and dies, that will send a psychic shock of love to Leo and bring him back or something. And this is when Phoebe suddenly remembers the elders are always at the Golden Gate Bridge. So she's like, we gotta go there right now.
The San Francisco treat.
She and Paige orb there and then complain until the elders show up with Leo. I love that they have the power to just complain until they show up because they're so annoyed with them. Because if they didn't go there, like, they'd just be fucked.
Yeah.
So Leo is back in his stupid elder robes. Again, does not seem to wonder about these two women that showed up and know him and are on this bridge with him, whatever. Phoebe is pointing out to Q, like, you know, just because you led him to this decision, it kind of is a bullshit test. And he's like, no, some things can't be left to chance. And Phoebe's like, no, blah, 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 love, whatever. Remember your harpy wife, Leo. Piper dies at that very moment, sends out the love signal, like the bat signal, but it's like poison. Shoot us up into the sky. And he's like, the poison! I have to go.
I know what to do. Face plant onto the bridge.
This is so fucking funny. So fucking funny. So the only thing Leo can think to do, he remembers his wife. He's like, yeah, I gotta get to Piper. I gotta help save her. So the one thing that'll save her from dying is if I jump hilariously off the bridge, green screen down there, and smash my face into the asphalt below. I guess he must have turned mortal, like, just after he hit, because otherwise he'd just be dead.
Yeah. Well, Q, like, after Q, when Leo threatened to do this earlier, Q says no elder's ever done this fall from grace before. But then when they go down after he's done this, he's like, oh yeah, he's done a classic fall from grace. See it all the time.
Yeah, see it all the time. Whatever. This is so funny. The way
this would make so much more sense if they had Elder Cloudland for the symbolic gesture of him falling from grace. But no, just falling off the top part of the bridge to the lower part. It's so stupid.
The way that they've done this effect is so funny. He's like on like a harness with like a fan and stuff, like falling down, and then his clothes change out of the elder robes for some reason. I guess that's him turning mortal then. So
his underwear.
Why did he... If he was turning mortal then, wouldn't he be dead by the time he landed? I don't know.
Oh, no. It doesn't make any sense why this has to happen.
But then they've, like, taken the green screen of him and sort of, like, cut it out and then sort of, like, made him fall into the asphalt, because obviously they're not going to have, like, Brian Krause actually face-plant into some asphalt, but, like, it's real janky, like, doll physics, like...
Yeah.
Like he turns into a cartoon for a second.
Just the coyote's like, yeah, I got him.
Bunch of vultures swarming above. So yeah, now he's fallen from grace. He's immortal. I'm sure that's going to help his wife, who's dying from a demonic poison.
Yeah, now I can heal her. Oh, darn
he
it!
Orbed out and then done this later. Come on, man. But Q goes down there, and I guess he's fine with this decision. Like, he's like, oh, some things can't be left to chance. Oh, well, I guess he's not an elder anymore. Well, you better go with you guys.
You lose some.
I guess I didn't care too much.
I tried to cheat, but whatever.
Well, oh well, back to the bridge. So Paige, Phoebe, and Leo orb home, but Wyatt's already healed Piper. I thought they said it wouldn't do any good to heal her. If anyone could heal her, then just heal her and then wait for Leo to show up to heal her soul or whatever.
It doesn't make sense.
And then, like, it's like, oh, Wyatt knew how to do this because the letter in the Book of Shadows left by his dad. And like, whatever.
Shut up.
What the fuck ever, man.
Baby didn't read that.
Baby's like, come on.
I'm a little baby.
So, yeah, Piper and Leo's love is restored. Again, all of this stuff, like, he's got to get back to her to save her. Didn't matter because Wyatt did it anyway. And then Piper's like, oh, I got help from an old friend. But she's not, this is fucking hilarious. But also, she doesn't tell them who it was, so fuck you, Cole.
They should have at least had them kind of be friendly with each other at the end for her to even say that. It doesn't seem like there's any point where she stops bitching at him.
No. This is very insincere because, again, in the comics, not really. But, like, she doesn't do him a solid and say, like, hey, he actually helped me and he's a good guy now.
Yeah.
No one ever gives him credit.
No.
Stupid charmed idiots. So Leo's like, Piper, I'm never leaving you again. Unless I'm put on ice next season for budget reasons, then I'm leaving you again. Meanwhile, at magic school, Drake is preparing to die, so he wastes his last moments quoting Shakespeare to Phoebe. Yeah, this is when they have a bit of a mistake with the timeline here.
Right.
Yeah, so Phoebe's like, oh, I can't believe that it's been 3 weeks already.
He's like, oh, oops, I was meant to die a week ago.
I was meant to die a week ago. He told her it was 2 weeks when this all started, but I guess he got an extra one for good behavior or something. Phoebe believes in love again, because the perfect man will romance her and then die before it gets too boring.
Oh, thanks. Well, I gotta go.
Yeah. Drake is also like, if helping you find love again won't get me into heaven, I don't know what will. How will helping Phoebe find love again get him into heaven?
Truly the greatest cause there's ever been.
How does this relate to heaven? I just gotta know.
It doesn't.
Also, what did he do when he didn't have a human soul? Like when he was a demon? Like was he one of those like morally ambiguous demons? Was he evil till he had a human soul? Was he... I don't know. Did he kill people and eat them? Because it might be a little harder to get into heaven. That's all he did,
actually. He ate people, like 50 people every day.
So, this is when it's revealed. The whole thing, with Drake making the deal with the sorcerer, with Piper being poisoned, those Thorn demons being sent in, that was all orchestrated by Cole so that Phoebe could believe in love again. Why did he also do the Piper and Leo thing instead of just the Drake thing? It seemed like that was the biggest influence. But like, and who gives a flying fuck about the love story anyway? But like, why did he do all this?
Yeah. Why it's also done like this is sinister, like it's a sinister reveal. Like you said, that's just telling us the same info we knew already.
I don't know if it's supposed to be sinister. I think they're acting like this was his like last good act, but it isn't.
It is, but they've shot it and like they make it seem like, you know, it's one of those last second like sinister reveal.
No, I think it's supposed to be like a nice touching reveal that he did this thing for Phoebe.
I think they just made it incompetent.
They did. It is sinister, but that's not.
That's what I mean. I know it's not meant to be sinister, but it just comes off that way because it comes off like, the scene you see where the big bad shows up and goes, "Oh, I was behind it," ha ha ha, type thing. But it's like, ha ha ha, but I did it for good.
Maybe it's sinister because of all the times that the Charmed Ones act like villains. This is sinister for them because he brought love to Phoebe, and that's poison to her.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been Cole's biggest cheerleader and defender, but I do kind of question some of these things that he did. He did send some demons to try and murder Piper for this.
Well, but he knew it would all work out or something.
Yeah, I don't know. He also, he got the deal with Drake, so he was working with a demonic sorcerer and all this other stuff. Doesn't seem too much different than what he was doing as a demon, so I don't really know how this is redemptive, but that other stuff wasn't.
Yeah. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I also don't know how he got into magic school with unless he has like a human soul to protect him, because they're supposed to have protections against demons.
Yeah, well,
like Drake's in there, but he I guess the human soul protects him. They must say something because it protected him from the Book of Shadows mostly until this episode.
Margoyle's going to be hanging out in there soon at this point.
He took the protections down by then.
Sure.
Is what's supposed
Margoyle
to be
did it.
Margoyle broke the barriers for all of them. He walked so everyone could run, Well, anyway, with Phoebe's kiss of death, Drake smoothly saunters into the hall so he can die horribly. That's when the reveal happens. And then, what happens after that? His body dies and disintegrates.
He goes, "Oh no. Am I dead again?
No one has to clean up his body later. I guess that's nice."
It'd be great. Just when kids come down the hallway from class.
Piper's like, I forgot. Probably clean that up.
For some reason, Drake's ghost is translucent, but all the other ghosts in this episode were solid.
Yeah.
Why is he translucent?
Couldn't do him a solid.
Different strokes for different folks, I guess. So anyway, Drake says, no, I did more than help her. I fell in love with her. So, again, dubious about Cole's morality here, because he expected this love story to just be a lie. He expected him just to fake being in love with her so she'll believe in love again? That's creepy.
Yeah. You just wanted him to teach her about love? I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey, go tell her love's worth it or something, could you? I'll hook you up with the sorcerer, give you a soul, but you have to go tell my ex that love's pretty cool.
Yeah, we don't know that Drake went to heaven in the end, so we could have doomed this guy to hell for this. Come on, man.
All he did was go up on the bridge what?
He did kind of Superman up, so I guess there's an upward trajectory. Yeah, but as soon as he went up, it was no, then he got yanked down into hell.
Or just up on the bridge. And what do we do up here? And we play canasta and stuff.
I thought, I don't remember exactly how this episode ended, but I thought he was looking at the page for future White Lighters because he was going to become a White Lighter, for his good deeds or whatever.
But they don't have him back,
it was just for a Deus Ex Wyatt. So anyway, that's Cole's big fart to the finish. At the manor, Leo is at the window marveling about not having powers anymore. That didn't happen in season 2. Yeah. That was an arc already.
Wow, so new.
Yeah. And he's like, this is what I wanted all along.
We can be normal forever.
Yeah. The end. Well, what are your final thoughts on 7-Year Itch? I don't even I think I said the name of the episode at the beginning. It was 7-Year Witch. Not Itch.
7 years of shit.
What'd you think of 7-Year Witch, Phelan?
Just said 7 years of shit.
7 of the best years turned to the worst.
Garbage. This sucks so bad.
Why do they keep having milestone episodes where they fuck Cole over? Yeah. The 100th was like that too. It was banish him or whatever.
It's oh, look, Cole's back, and guess what we're doing? Him standing around in a living room.
They didn't even care about spoiling the reveal. It was right after the opening credits, you see Julian McMahon guest star. Yeah. So it's not it's a big surprise when you see him.
Everyone sucks. Ugh. Bad.
What about Billy Zane? Come on.
His
Trucker
acting
Q.
is good. Trucker Q. Funny, but it's all horrible.
if you put aside everything but the Cole storyline, it is kind of like an amazingly shit episode. Like, it's got a whole bunch of like guest stars, Julian McMahon included, who are completely wasted.
Yeah.
Just like they've been in so much better projects, but they're like stuck in this charmed hell. In this purgatory, if you will. Julian McMahon is like, I'm out, yes!
Yeah.
Out forever. Yeah, so this episode, like, the Cole stuff is just infuriating. Like, when you really you realize that's the end of the arc for him. Like, fuck you.
Yeah, I mean, the ending scene even seems like, maybe there would be more, but of course there's not.
I don't know. I think they were intending it to be a conclusion, because, I mean, he was too big for them by that point. He was doing them a solid with that day of work. Much like Billy Zane. Like, he's like, what are you doing here? Let's leave. And then they linked arms and left the set forever.
Yeah, Billy Zane calls him buddy and stuff. Like, that's the one person who's nice to Cole at all.
I want to see a spin-off of those two, you know?
Yeah.
If
Why
only.
are we stuck with the stinks?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, do you have a Margoyle or a Carman, Phelan?
Margoyle's pretty much everyone. Everyone in the whole episode. There's so much stupid. Everyone is the worst.
Who's the biggest loser.
Elders are idiots. This started off with Paige and Piper being so stupid, and then Phoebe and her dumb love life. Like, just shut up, all of you. And then the waste of Cole, the waste of Q. Everything is the worst.
Well, do you have a Carman or no?
Billy Zane, because he was trying.
Billy Zane, because he got out.
Yeah.
Got all the getting's good. He only had like a few episodes. He didn't have to deal with seasons like Julian McMahon.
Yeah.
Well, I think my Margoyle is going to be Cole, because he got fucked over. I do question some of his methods here, but, as far as a conclusion to that character, it's not much better than what they gave him before. Bring him back for this. I don't know if there's a Carman. Didn't really think about it. Who's the hero? I guess I'll give it to Billy Zane. He really was too good for this show. I liked his character. Drake was interesting. Drake Damon. His swashbuckling ways. He was too good for Phoebe, but he got out without her screwing him over too bad. So,
yeah.
Helped her believe in love again. Just kidding.
Just kidding.
I mean, I guess, I could say Phoebe's also the Margoyle because her stupid fucking love life shit, but I mean, that's a lot of episodes.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all I got. You done?
Me too.
All right. Well, if you enjoyed this podcast, we'd appreciate it if you liked, subscribed, or reviewed wherever you're enjoying it on. You can listen to us wherever podcasts are enjoyed, or watch us on YouTube under youtube.com/movie nights the series and youtube.com/Phelan. You can also support our videos on Patreon, see things ahead of time, vote for Charmed Rewind episodes in polls. My Patreon is patreon.com/movie nights, and Phelan's Patreon is patreon.com/Phelan. Thanks to Peter Hunter for editing the podcast for us and for the amazing theme song. You can find him at Pretor Hunter on YouTube and his socials. You can also find his podcasts about the Twilight Zone called The Monsters Are Due at themonstersaredupodcast.com. What hashtag should we use, Phelan?
Hashtag not a demon.
Hashtag stuck with the dinks. Stuck with the stinks is what I meant.
Stinks.
Hashtag stuck with the dinks. Hashtag stuck with the stinks.
Hashtag this is ridiculous.
Well, that'll do us, Charmed fans. We'll see you Charmanders next time. Bye.